Welcome to the online presentation about the City of Redmond's proposed zoning code amendments for privately developed public art. My name is Carolyn Hope. I'm the Park Planning and Cultural Arts Manager for the city, and you can contact me if you have further comments or questions about this project. The agenda includes defining the purpose of the amendments, what public art is, the current ordinances and zoning codes related to public art, the benefits of public art, and the process we're trying to define. Over the last several years, the city has encouraged the private sector to play a more significant role in placemaking and creating pedestrian amenities. However, there are not clear procedures for when and how the city should review and approve of privately developed public art projects. This is time sensitive as several projects are currently proposing public art, and we have developed an interim process to use in the meantime while staff members are continuing to research what other cities are doing related to privately developed public art and seeking input from developers, artists, and the community on this topic. More specifically, the intent of this project is to provide a process to follow for public art proposals from the private development community, to develop a zoning code definition for public art, to define the types of projects requiring review, a city review body, submittal requirements, rating criteria, and a review process for privately developed public art, and also refining the administrative procedures for the Public Art in Lieu Fund. Now we're going to explore what public art is. The city's public art plan defines public art, but it may need a little refinement for the purposes of the zoning code. It is important for everyone to clearly understand what kind of art is considered public art. Redmond's Civic Public Art Program has an expanded definition, and we're going to explore that together. The city defines public art as permanent art. This is an example of Ed Carpenter's Silver Thaw outside of City Hall. We also use temporary art in many of our events and non-event related site activations. This is an example of Suzanne Tidwell's croquet at So Bazaar. Events can also be art. This is performance-based and community interactive art by Lucia Neer's Theatrical Wonders at So Bazaar. Art can take form of many types of performance. Here is an example of Acts Out, a weekend of theatrical performance at Anderson Park a few years ago. Public art can also take form in social practice, where artists can engage the community in participating in the development of art or in understanding an issue together. This is an example here of Conflict Kitchen in Pittsburgh, and it is a way for people to learn about a country and its culture that the United States is in conflict with. Now we're going to look at the current regulations and ordinance. In 1991, the City Council authorized an ordinance that allocated a percentage of funds from certain city capital projects for public art to provide opportunities for art experiences at public facilities and to enhance the cultural environment of the city. The zoning code encourages the private sector to contribute to public art, to mitigate blank walls, to fulfill a public benefit for master plan developments, and through an incentive program in Marymore Village. Developers may also voluntarily propose public art on their projects. It is important to think about the benefits of public art as we consider these amendments. The city's comprehensive plan has many policies that define the benefits of public art based on community input. Here are some of the benefits. Public art can activate the public realm. It can build community character and support the community's identity. It can strengthen cultural and economic vitality. It can contribute to the high quality of life. It can inspire creativity. And it can promote understanding and attract and retain people and businesses in our community. Now we're just going to touch on the process. One of the main goals of these amendments is to define the types of projects requiring review, to define the city review body, to discuss the submittal requirements that developers would prepare, and the rating criteria that the review body would use to review those submittals, and finally, the approval process. We are also seeking input on how we could refine the process for using funds that developers can contribute to the city in lieu of commissioning public art. For example, beyond fulfilling the public art plan, could we use some of these funds for capital projects to build a cultural arts center, or to partner with a private developer to provide other types of publicly accessible art space, such as a gallery or open to the public artist studios? And now just to take a minute to explain where we are in the process of these amendments. We just introduced this topic to our commissions, the City Council, and the community, and now we're embarking on this outreach phase, the yellow box. After we complete the outreach, we'll take what we heard and draft the amendments. There will be more opportunities for community input as part of the formal approval process. We hope to complete the amendments by the end of this year. Now it is your turn to provide feedback on these ideas. Please go take a short online poll at www.surveymonkey.com/r/Redmond PDPA. There is also a link on our website, redmond.gov/arts. Thank you for listening. If you have additional questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is 425-556-2313, or you can email me at cjhope@redmond.gov. Have a great day.